Okay, so today we received an email from the landlord of one of our service apartments saying that unfortunately they've had some noise complaints. It seems as though our apartment is being used for one of these beat the coronavirus party spots. If this is happening to you and you want to know how we're going to deal with this, stay tuned. So today I'm on my way to Sheffield to see one of our serviced apartment units. Now, we've got quite a few serviced apartments in the Sheffield area and they've always been really successful and quite profitable for us. Our main tenant profile in the area has been people coming to visit friends and family, coming to concerts, and mainly people that are just working in the area. Now, obviously when coronavirus hit, our bookings also were impacted as a result of this, and we've struggled with the apartments quite a lot in that period of time. Now, luckily we managed to have enough backup profit margin and backup reserves in the bank to protect us through this tough times, meaning that now that bookings have started to come back in, the apartments are more profitable again now, and we're really starting to get going again. Unfortunately, we've had a few emails come down from the landlord of the apartments as they've had a few complaints from the management company who manages the block of apartments where our unit is in Sheffield, to say that our apartment over the weekends has become a bit of a haven for people booking it for beat the coronavirus parties. Now, obviously, as this has gone through the management company of the apartments, we didn't know this until it got from the landlord to us. So it's a bit of third-hand information, which is a bit of a shame. So what we want to try and do now is fix this problem. You know, in our terms and conditions for the apartments, we're not allowing parties and huge gatherings of people. So we need to go and now do something with the apartments to make sure that we can limit the risk in the future and not damage the relationship that we've got with the landlord. Now, a couple of our friends and investor friends that have got serviced apartments have recommended this noise monitor that we can get in the apartments that will tell us or notify us if there's huge decibels of noise in the apartment. So obviously we're going to know if there's going to be parties in the area. Now, our cleaner and manager of these apartments does have a local security firm, and they manage another 40-50 apartments in the city. So what we're going to do is we're going to install this noise monitor today. We're going to inform all our guests going forward of our terms and conditions again, and tell them if there obviously is excessive noise or breach of the terms and conditions with parties, we will obviously send in the security firm and have them removed, and they will lose their deposit. So I'm going to go off today and pick up this noise monitor, head to Sheffield and get it installed, and let's see how it works out. Okay, so we've just picked up our Minut Smart Alarm. I'll drop a link to it in the description below, so if you want to get yourself one as well. So it's great, it's got motion detectors, it detects and recognises other alarms as well. Obviously the main thing that we're after is obviously the noise detection. We want to know what the noise is going to be like in our apartment. Now, it's supposed to have a 6-month battery on it, but obviously we need to charge it. So I'm going to get it charged in the car now whilst we're on our way up to Sheffield. But let's get on up there and get it installed. Hey, you okay? How are you? Not bad, not bad. How's things anyway? Managing loads now, aren't you? Christopher was telling me. How many in total now?
About 40.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Keeping you busy?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Have you had many of these people with noise at the minute?
Yeah, that company up that we do work for, they put them on all of their apartments now, so it's really handy.
Okay, so just setting it up on the app now. Looks like it's quite quick. So you need to put in the Wi-Fi password. Okay, so this is what we want. Detect parties and protects your neighbours from loud guests. So we're going to install the Minut today to the ceiling up there. And hopefully this is going to work and tell us if anybody's having any parties here or loud noise going on. So just finished setting up the Minut Smart Alarm in the apartment. I was actually quite impressed at how easy it was to set this up. So it comes with an app that you can just set up on your mobile phone that gives you notifications to let you know if there's been any tampering of it, or if there's been excessive noise or motion detected in the apartment. So we're going to get the notifications down to let us know if anybody's running any parties or anything in our apartment. Now it comes with a metal mounting bracket that I've stuck onto the ceiling there in our living room of the apartment. So like I said, if anybody tampers with that, we're going to know. It's going to send us a notification. And also, because this is going to be the center of any kind of parties that people run in the apartment, it's going to pick up the decibels, and we're going to know if there's excessive noise for too long in any one 10-minute period of time. So I'm going to have a play around with the notifications when I get home, do a little bit of review of it. But if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below, let me know, and I'll answer as many as I can. So we've had the Minut Smart Alarm installed into our apartment for just over 24 hours now. And I thought I would give it this amount of time so we could track how it impacted the guests staying in our apartment and what kind of notifications the application would show us. So if we jump straight into the app, you can see on the main screen, it gives you a snapshot of the last hour of the specific things that you're tracking. So on our Minut, we want to know the noise levels because we're really interested in the decibels, because we want to make sure that our guests are respecting the neighbours in the area and not having parties and not driving the noise level up in the apartment. At the bottom, if you click onto minutes, it'll then bring up each individual minute that you have set up in the app. So obviously we've got just the one set up now, but if you've got multiple apartments, you can set multiple up of these and track each one individually. You can see at the top, it's showing us the decibels, the humidity and the temperature in the apartment, and they're all in normal range at the minute, but it will obviously show you if they go up as a snapshot when you jump into the application. What it's also showing us is whether it's connected to the Wi-Fi and also the battery as well, because we're going to want to know if we need to charge it. So as I mentioned, this Minut carries a 6-month battery on it before you need to charge it. But what we've decided to do is every now and then when we've not got regular guests coming to the apartment, we'll remove it from the mounting bracket and charge it just to make sure it's still working. If you click on each individual minute that you've got set up, it's then going to give you a 24-hour snapshot of each individual thing that you can track with the Minut to see where the peaks and troughs are of each one as time passes. So you can see with motion, you can track the amount of different motion interactions the Minut has picked up over the last 24-hour period. It's also obviously tracking the noise decibels as well as the temperature and the humidity to give us a real great snapshot of what is going on in the apartment. So obviously as we're looking to track for parties going on, we can see exactly where multiple people may have turned up to the apartment as well as the decibels of the noise going up. Also what it shows us is a log of notifications that come up. So if you see on our log, you can see yesterday where I attached the mounting bracket and the Minut was attached to the bracket. And it's also given us a notification 7 minutes later to say that it's been removed from the mounting bracket. Now this is really important because if obviously your guests find out that you've got these in your apartments and decide to take them out or hide them away to not track the decibels and just have a party so you can't know, the Minut is going to tell you that it's been removed or tampered with, so you're going to know and you're going to be able to contact the guests and sort this out. So all in all, I think the Minut Smart Alarm is absolutely fantastic. Really impressed with it, and I'm glad I've brought it. And I'm looking forward to tracking it over the next coming weeks and months, and to make sure that our apartment stays safe and we're respecting our neighbours to make sure that we can run a perfect, successful business with service accommodation. Guys, really hope you enjoyed this vlog video, and I hope that if you get a Minut too, it really helps you and your business. If you found this useful, please drop me some comments below and let me know if there's anything specific you liked, or if you've got any questions, or if there's anything I can add to my next videos. Don't forget to give the channel a subscribe, and I'll see you next time.